What's up, guys? We're gonna beats. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some simple spooky beats. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're gonna start with our key, 145 BPM. You can kind of go up or down, doesn't matter. So we're gonna grab in the scale, and I think we can work with the harmonic minor because that'll just automatically give us that dark vibe. I don't know. Let's run with a C sharp harmonic. Name that. So this is our key. We're gonna be using this sound here. I will be linking these sounds, all the sounds that I'm using, in the description or comment section below if you want to check it out. So we have like a little Halloween-ish type sound. So let's go in here, and we just want to start this easy, right? It's supposed to be simple, easy to follow. So what we're gonna do is just think of like a single line melody. You know, let's turn this off first of all. Just a simple little melody like this. Right, and just kind of follow that. So I'm gonna follow the actual root here. I'm gonna just use my ear, just kind of follow this along. I'm not thinking about it too much, right? And don't think, you know, just kind of whatever you think sounds good, just go with. So. And I could just keep that, right? Very simple. I don't know why my mouse is acting weird today. See, it's just being weird, but we'll get through it. All right, so now what we want to do here is add some chords. So the easiest way you can do this is just kind of match these notes together. So if you want to add one here, you can add anything. We can just... And the reason I added this is because if you make a chord from here, it lands here, so that can be like a bass note. Let's put these back in the same spot. Let's listen to it from the top. And then I'm gonna turn this down just slightly so it's softer. And then we're gonna go ahead and use this as our texture. So we're gonna go ahead and build on top of this. So let's go to our next instrument. Next up, we have our synth. So this one is kind of like a little whispering type of sound. Okay, so we're gonna kind of layer that on top. So ideally, I want to just spread this out. I don't want this to kind of take over this. I want this to kind of complement it. So I'm gonna just kind of place these notes in the like tension areas to kind of get a dark sound. So I guess we can start up here. And I'm gonna turn the velocity down. So what I'm gonna do right now is cheat, and this is a quick little thing you can do. And this doesn't mean you need to keep this melody. It's just a kind of a placeholder. Because if later you add effects, you can always, you know, add more or take away. So I'm gonna just take the first note and pull this down. And this is gonna give the illusion that this sounds different, but it's really the same notes. You see, it sounds like a completely different note. And then over here, I guess we can just make a chord upward from here. Let's see. And I think that's good for this sound. And we can finally do our violin. Next up, we have a guitar. So I chose the romantic violin from the Balkan Orchestra. You don't need this. I just like this sound for stuff like this. So for this, we can go in here, and pretty much what I'm gonna do is offset this. Since we kind of did this, I'm gonna kind of try to put my violin somewhere in here. And if you want to cheat, you could just kind of look at the same notes that you already used. Let's go here, and I'm gonna just try to use my ear here. Maybe we could pull that up. I kind of like that. It's a little off-putting, but I kind of like it because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's memorable in a way. Let's do something like this and try to see what that sounds like. I'm cool with that. We could probably add like some delay on that, kind of dilute it a bit. But I think that's good. We'll play it just halfway through one time. All right, I think that's good. So what we're gonna do now is add some effects. I'm gonna try to keep it real simple, just maybe one or two things. Let's go, and then we can go ahead and do like the 808 and stuff. All right, so let's quickly go over the effects. So for the key, I wanted this to be the texture, so I just used the same preset I always use, which is the trifecta synth wave and Bermuda. So this is what it sounds like solo. Just gives it a darker vibe. Synth didn't do anything to it. I just kept it the same. Took out some of the highs so the violin could shine a bit more. And I won't have to really do too much mixing there. So there's that. And then violin, I just added this soft reverse preset here in Mako. It was just kind of like some delay on the sides. I'll just kind of play a solo so you can see what I mean. You can hear kind of like that delay on the sides. I like that, so I just kept that in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll play it all together. All right, so let's go ahead and add the low end. All right, so now we're gonna start on the drums. We're gonna do the 808 and kick last because we're doing a drill beat and I wanna make sure we get the patterns right. So I'm gonna just start on like the snares and stuff first, and I'm gonna make this real quick. This is pretty simple, so you can just kind of layer some of these sounds. So just have some of these layered. And I think we can like do like a pattern like this. And I'm gonna add the kick just so we can get the full effect first. I'm gonna turn that down. I think that's doing a little too much. Kind of like this one. I think we can just like try something like this. Let's turn these up. Okay, and then we can go ahead and add that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on bar, and I'm gonna fix it up so it's like perfect and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna just do this. And then we can go ahead and lastly add our 808 and kick. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our 808 and kick. So with the drums, I made a few changes. I fixed up this open hat because I accidentally put a note there, so I took that away. And of course, I looped everything. That's why you see like bar 32. And then on this snare down here, I went ahead to add it like a little triplet because I thought it sounded good. So I just thought that sounded nice. So let's go ahead and do this 808. So this should be pretty simple. Just gonna kind of throw that in there. Okay, and then make sure your velocity is always at max. And then I'm gonna just pull this over here. Pull that down. And then I'm gonna add some like slides. So let's take the slide. Let's do a 1/4 beat. And then just pull this down. And then we can do one over here and one over here. And then we're just gonna make a separate pattern, just like if we want to have a different area. Something a little bit more simple. Let's do like a, let's see, let's do something like this. Oops. Keep that consistent. And I'm just pull this over here. Just add some extras, right? And you know the notes will work because we've been using the same notes, so you don't have to worry about it not sounding right or in key. And then I'm gonna just pull this and let's see if the rhythm sounds nice. Okay, I like that. It's a nice little memorable rhythm or pattern. So let's do this little kick. And for my kick, especially with like drill stuff, you want the kick to hit hard. So what I like to do is double it. Okay, you don't want to go 2 notes below, just 1 note below, or you can go above if you want, but I usually go below. And then I usually would turn the velocity down just a little bit, and it'll hit super hard. And that's how you don't really need to mix your drums and stuff. So that's what I like to do. You can see that that's hitting super hard. Then we could do like something like this. See what that sounds like. And of course, it does that. All right. Okay. I think that's good. And we can go ahead and copy it over. I don't know why it's acting like this today, but oh well. Okay, so let's play the whole thing all together. Okay. With all the instruments on. So here we go. I'll play it once or twice through. Alright, and that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.